Before you ask, but yes, only 0.3% of players have platinumed this game, according to TrueTrophies.com, which takes the actual percentage from PlayStation, respectively, and applies it here. And then I did some little digging and found out that Xbox's percentages on these achievements are insanely low, to the point where I'm positive, without a doubt, gamers on Xbox have a lower percent of players getting all the achievements. Also, Xbox, unfortunately, just like Steam, does not let you know the ratio of how many people have actually got all the achievements. So I've got to work with PlayStation's platinum stats, which is better than nothing, honestly. Now that you guys are all caught up, I want to apologize for the accidental clickbait I did in my last Modern Warfare 2 video. I thought the title was a really good eye grabber and to get people intrigued, but little did I know, it made the video seem like I was working towards one achievement. So I apologize for that, and I'm going to make sure I don't do that again, because I have some videos brewing that are focused on only one achievement, but no spoilers. So this time, you guys all know now that I am going for the full platinum and collecting all the achievements on Steam, and not towards one achievement, okay? Awesome, let's do this. At this point of Modern Warfare's immense success, Infinity Ward and crew finally put matchmaking where it needed it the most, ramped up the intense campaign by 11, and in my opinion, made the gunplay and multiplayer one of the best experiences I've ever had in a COD shooter. It's my opinion, don't hurt me. Modern Warfare 3 almost doubled my time to platinum because of how many achievements there were tied to Spec Ops, survival, and the campaign. So, let me take you all on the journey of platinuming, 100%ing, and achievement hunting the final, and let's be honest, probably not the last on this channel, Call of Duty game in this franchise, Modern Warfare 3.
3, 2, 1, clear!
To begin, Modern Warfare 3 has a total of 76 achievements or trophies, where the base game contains 50 and the remaining 26 achievements are tied to DLC, which I bought alongside the still expensive game for some reason. I would start out my journey with 6 achievements already unlocked from playing in the past with friends in Spec Ops, but the first official achievement for this platinum was as easy as starting up the campaign on Veteran. No, seriously, you get in an achievement for starting up the campaign on any difficulty. Okay. Yes, sir. We're going to get a lot of... Yes, sir. I got an achievement for watching the intro. What? Speaking of easy things, if you guys happen to enjoy all of my content, make sure to subscribe and like the video. It really does help out my channel get shown off on YouTube, and so this channel can grow. Thank you all for the wonderful support these last few days, and I really appreciate it. But let's continue. And I probably sound like a broken record at this point, but you can guess where most of these early campaign achievements came from. Completing the campaign and missions on Veteran, miscellaneous tasks and missions, and those damn intels, which this time included 46 pieces of them. Yay! The best way to describe this campaign is like feeding a young child an entire jar of sugar and saying, go wild. If you thought the Modern Warfare 2 mission, No Russian, was terrifying or edgy, how about killing off main characters? Check. Innocent civilians getting caught in the crossfire of terrorism? Check. But bonus points for getting full documentary mode and blowing up a child. And finally, you thought a horde of enemies was too much. How about sending the whole goddamn Russian country after a few guys? Check. For real though, this campaign was really fun, but the game seriously just starts out with an all-out warfare. One could say a modern warfare. I'm sorry, I'll stop. The game happens to be one of the craziest campaigns that just does non-stop with the action and feels like every mission is trying to top one another. By either fighting on the ground, to shooting out from multiple helicopters, to zero gravity in a hijacked plane, to using futuristic robots to blow up a whole town, and many moments of 1v whole Russian Federation. Not complaining, but if you wanted an all-out balls-to-the-wall gameplay and story, then this is your game. Side note, the worst thing about every single Call of Duty of the early generations is probably still bad in some newer Call of Duties or FPSs is the hit punch or flinch. If you don't know what that means, it's basically when you get shot at and hit by the enemy's bullets, which will cause your character to lose its control when aiming down the sights. Which makes sense, but the amount of times where I've died because of this or just felt an insurmountable amount of rage because of it was way too much to count. After completing the campaign on my first day, I thought the worst was behind me. The campaign on Veteran difficulty only took me just over 6 hours with a total of 33 out of 76 achievements, a little under half laugh, but nothing to worry about. So I was excited to do those miscellaneous achievements for campaign and start the fun Spec Ops and survival game modes. But I was wrong. I was very, very wrong. My second day consisted of me going for the last 8 miscellaneous achievements for doing specific tasks during said missions and collecting all the intels. No, bro, oh, I got it. Pop up. It didn't. I got the achievement. It didn't pop up. Oh, I did. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, I need them to like stay where they're at. Boom. And then they're gonna move. 2, 3, 4. Easy. I can't believe I missed that. I won't even lie. That's a fat one. Boom. 9. Let me go, baby. 2.4%. Where? Oh. And then it's supposed to be... I have to barge in here and say, that's not my fault, I swear. It was camouflaged in the snow with how dark it was or whatever. Okay, yes, I'm blind, I'm sorry. Blech. Okay, that's all the intel. Wow, okay. Hey! This is my boomstick. What? Hey! What goes up? Now, Killbox happens to be the most bullshit one because that was actually really difficult to me for some reason. You need to kill 20 enemies with one run of the helicopter that you just used during the mission. Took me a few tries, but eventually I managed to grab it. Yeah! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Easy clappers, baby.
I have had a cut on the top of both of my ears for over 2 months now and they have not healed.
1 second. This might be the last campaign mission, or... It's over. And just like that, the campaign was fully done with all the intels collected, all the achievements achieved, and now meant for the fun part, or so I thought. Infinity Ward would introduce for the first time in a COD game survival mode, which isn't anything new in the sense of originality, but they would make it fun and addicting. The only negative that really takes the cake for me is that you can only play up to 2 players. Like Gears of War 2 had released Horde mode for the first time, and you can play up to 5 other people, including yourself, which came out in 2008. So what the hell, Infinity Ward? That's just a little pet peeve of mine, but it didn't affect gameplay at all, so no worries. Before I even thought of doing 100% or achievement hunting, I happened to complete all but 2 of the Spec Ops missions and none of the DLC missions. But just a little recap, these missions are really easy and fun. You have your typical run to the end missions, survive waves of enemies, and then the fun helicopter rides and AC-130 missions. Also, if you happen to enjoy seeing achievement hunts, grinds, and all of the sorts, come check out my Twitch channel at Yoma97, the same name as this YouTube channel, and where I do a lot of my content and interacting with the community. I'd like to see you all there for my next achievement hunts, and come tell me you're from YouTube. I promise you'll make my day with your presence, but thanks for surviving the plug, and let's get back into it. So I practically needed 2 and only 2 achievements left for the base Spec Ops. Overachiever, which is collecting all 48 stars on Spec Ops, and Tactician. If you can believe this, but Overachiever has 1% completion ratio on Xbox, 3% on Steam's achievement stats, and with only 0.6% of completion ratio for PlayStation users. I mentioned this in my previous Modern Warfare 2 video, which you should go watch after this, but I would blame the lack of matchmaking for the low percentages, but Modern Warfare 3 has matchmaking for survival, Spec Ops, and more. So what happened, my dudes? My only speculation is people came back years after the game was dead to achieve these, and no one was able to find partners for the co-op missions. That's pretty much all I got, sorry. Nonetheless, I managed to complete the last 2 Spec Op missions and base achievements with relative ease. Ha! Psych! The mission flood the market was just insane. This mission almost took me a full hour to complete. The mission isn't complicated in any regard, but it's the sheer amount of aimbotting enemies, bullshit flinch, and how long the mission is. You need to kill a group of enemies to head into the stock exchange, then kill even more enemies in the arena, collect the Russian encryption codes, head to the roof, and of course, camp out until evac while enemies are shooting rocket launchers at you, enemies dropping from helicopters, and more, all in one shot. If you die, you go through all of that pain over again, no checkpoints, and no takesies backsies. No. What am I supposed to do? Dude, wait, so you're telling me that I have guys coming behind me, and then I have a chopper gunner in front of me, and then I have a fucking Nova fucking 6 gas on me. What the fuck? It takes roughly around 10 minutes to get to the rooftop to begin the evacuation process, so your 10 minutes are gone if you die or get bullshitted some way. In the end, I managed to complete this mission and unlock the last 2 achievements for the base Spec Ops mode. Yes, man. Oh my god. Oh. Before we go into the last 8 Spec Ops missions, DLC Pack 1 and 2 included 4 maps altogether, 2 in each pack. Each mission, like Negotiator, Black Ice, Ironclad, and Kill Switch, all had 3 achievements tied to each of them. 1 for completing the mission, 2 for completing it on Veteran, and then just like the campaign, a random task or miscellaneous thing you need to do during the mission. This is where the achievement completion ratios and percentages started to become very, very questionable. And if I showed the whole process for every single Spec Ops mission, this video would legit not end. So, completing the first DLC pack on any difficulty has barely a 2% completion ratio. Why does this matter at all? Well, it became apparent to me that this game wasn't necessarily hard to platinum for players, so it got me wondering. I went and did some research on the prices of DLC, and it's of course the price ranges and locked achievements behind DLC. The DLC collections of Modern Warfare 3 is going to cost you an additional $30 with the base game of $60. They eventually would put the game down to $30 on all consoles for the base game, but then you would need to purchase an additional $45 worth of DLC if bought separately, or another $30 altogether. To say the least, I think we all found out why these have lower and lower completion ratios. Continuing, the DLC Pack 1 and 2 were out for the count, with their missions being reasonably easy and obtainable, or some at least. Okay. You've got, I'm on regular and I'm getting fucking shit on. What is that? What the fuck? I just spit everywhere. Dude, I'm on regular. Why am I getting fucking aimbotted? DLC Pack 3 is pretty much the same as DLC Pack 1 and 2, with completing them on any difficulty, on Veteran, and a random miscellaneous task or 2 you need to do. To be honest, the missions were all different, so that's good, but the achievements were a chore. Yes! God. God. Thank you, God. Have mercy on my soul. Why would you put them at the very end like that, man? The entirety of the DLC Spec Ops missions all together, plus the other 2 missions previously, took me over 3 hours in a constant achievement grind. Talk about being persistent, with a total of 69 out of 76 achievements altogether. Nice. With Spec Ops being a grind fest, survival just ramps that up to the max. This is where the last few achievements became some of the hardest and most tedious ones that I had to endure, other than Black Ops 3's Personal Decorator. There were a handful of achievements that were really easy to get, so here's a little montage of me collecting them. Yay, I got an achievement. Buy all items from the survival thing. Yeah! Let's go, baby! Blah, blah, blah. We're so close. Wait. I got the achievement. Yo, 6.9%? They were pretty easy, but now this is where the fun became not so fun anymore. Reaching Wave 10 and Wave 15 on each map are the easiest, but my god are they the most tedious ones. Each map takes roughly 20 minutes to get to Wave 15, and there are 16 maps altogether. And luckily, you don't need to do DLC maps, so thank god. And with my amazing math skills, 20 minutes times 16 maps comes to 320 minutes, roughly, because some maps are bigger and some smaller, and the higher difficulty the maps are, the harder the enemies, and so on. You are looking at minimum over 5 hours of playing waves after waves after waves to get one stinky achievement. And you know what? It was damn worth it in the end. Probably the best attitude I think any achievement hunter or any upcoming ones should probably keep, because I get asked all the time, why even do this? Why even do that? Etc, etc. And all I got is, you know, you get more content from the game, and sure, the payout isn't like $1 million and just one achievement, but for me, it's something I can always look back on and cherish to remember. To each their own. While going for these two wave pushing and tedious achievements, the achievements Arms Dealer and Danger Zone sound simple, but of course they're not. You need to simply buy all items in their respective armory, one for weapons and one for air support and kill streaks. The one itsy bitsy problem that comes along with this is that each weapon and air support slot are locked behind levels. Just like multiplayer when ranking up and unlocking new guns, it's exactly the same thing, but it's not. To get max rank for multiplayer, you will need 1,746,200 experience, but in survival/spec ops, you need 2,176,500 experience points. That right there should give you an idea on why this took longer than Modern Warfare 2 and COD 4's 100%. Danger Zone has the last unlockable at level 50, the max level of survival, so you can purchase Sleight of Hands, and Arms Dealer has a weapon unlock at level 50 as well. So no matter what, you will need to get to max rank to unlock the last achievements. The last thing I will say to put you all in perspective on how tedious and how long this takes, I completed each and every single Spec Ops mission, and on top of that, completed these missions numerous times for achievements. I made it to level 39, so that's not bad, but even after completing literally every single map to Wave 15, I still did not hit max rank. I ended up getting the Survivor and Unstoppable achievements before being able to complete the max rank achievements. Probably for like the last month or so. And it's like a... Unstoppable, baby. Yes. Oh my god. That took 5 hours and 40 minutes or 45 minutes. Basically 6 hours of constantly doing survival. And I had 4 maps done before I even started. So this would have easily taken over 6 hours if I had those 4 maps. Oh my god. Luckily though, I managed to get rank 49 in the same games as these unlocked achievements. Rank 49 took me over 30 minutes to get to level 50 and to finally be able to get the achievements. Oh my god, we are finally a general. Hold the phone. Hold the phone. It's time to end out this Modern Warfare Call of Duty journey. It's time to end it. Which then, my final problem came from the money situations, just like in real life, but I did not have to purchase the weapons and air support armories in one game. So I can just go through different levels and start stacking up the guns I have purchased and kill streaks too. And in the end, after my brutal grinding and hard stuck mentality, I loaded up a DLC map to get the Arms Dealer achievement. I chose this map because it was close quarters to stack my money to buy all the weapons, their attachments, and secondaries. And then AK-47. Yes! Woo! As I said again, it is time to get the last and final achievement to end out Modern Warfare 3 once and for all. Okay, come on. That's it. The danger zone, baby. Look at that. That's a good achievement to end on. Here we go. It's done. Yes. Oh, it's over. Oh my God. Call of Duty is over for a while. If you happen to enjoy that weirdly long achievement grind, make sure to check out Modern Warfare 2's 100%. It had its own ups and downs that I think you all will enjoy. Make sure to subscribe, like, and comment for what other games you all would like to see, and to come check out my Twitch channel at Yoma97. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.